Hey everyone, this is Ashley MacDonald from the Vermont Counseling and Training Center. Today is Wednesday, August 25th. And for some people, this is just another day. But for a lot of people, today is the start of the new school year. And for a lot of children, teens, college students, individuals who work at schools, teachers, guidance counselors, daycare providers, this has come to be a fairly anxiety-provoking time for just about everyone. We've lived in this pandemic COVID world for over a year and a half. And as you all know, that changed how daycare looked, how school looked for everybody, how teachers had to adjust to teach remotely, how students had to learn how to adjust to learning in a virtual capacity. And now that students are returning back to school in person, it's feeling really stressful. And we recognize that here at the Vermont Counseling and Training Center, that school and daycare is already a challenging life event. But then to throw in the mix of a pandemic has made it feel a little more difficult. So from all of us here at the Vermont Counseling and Training Center, we wanted to give a shout out to teachers, special educators, guidance counselors, daycare providers. Thank you for the work you have done, and continue to do. We know it's probably going to feel fairly rough and being an adjustment period as you head back to school with your kiddos in person. So we're thinking of you. To any students, regardless of your age, we're also thinking about you, because we know this has been a lot of change, a lot of unpredictability. It can feel confusing, it can feel sad, it can feel frustrating. You might be feeling excited about going back to school in person because you get to see some of your closest friends, but there's a chance you're still feeling some anxiety under there too, because everything looks and feels a bit different. We're still gonna have masks on for school. That's really hard for some people, whether that's for medical reasons, emotional reasons, just not enjoying it, but then having to work through it. So we wanted to acknowledge that we know things might feel a little bumpy for a bit as everyone heads back to school, but that we are always here to support you and the community the best we can. So if you have any thoughts about things that would feel helpful for you, maybe you're a parent, a teacher, a student yourself, of what might be helpful from us that we can provide. Maybe you would like a video on being a parent and how do you cope and have conversations with your child when they are going back to school and maybe coming back and being upset because things look differently. Or for daycare providers, if you're feeling like all of my kiddos are dysregulated and I'm feeling kind of at a loss, we could do a video on that. So putting it out there to you guys, if you have any requests, questions around support around getting back to school and more in-person normalcy, drop us a comment below, send us a message. We would love to hear from you, and we would love to be making content that feels relevant for you. So if this is something that is important to you, relevant to you, and you'd like to talk more, let us know how we can help support you through this time. We hope you're all doing well. We wish you the best of luck as you head back into school. And don't forget, let us know what we can do for you. Take care.